with you when because you told me that you organized union.
Oh, we're going back now. I
Because
was a
you
union.
have an underdog.
I always favored the underdog in my life. When I was a kid, following sports, because I grew up an underdog. I grew up in poverty. And whether it's sports or politics or corruption, activism, I'm always on the side of the underdog. I don't like hypocrisy. I organized unions for the IBEW electricians in the 70s. That was fantastic because they gave me so much support. So I know, relating that to today and the women in the music business is a monopoly. I mean, you got a handful of people making billions of dollars and another handful making millions of dollars, and you've got hundreds of thousands of artists having to live 3 in an apartment to pay their bills. So there's my underdog, these women.
Yes.
Independent musicians in general.
Yesterday, you talked about how you thought that the artists were suffocating themselves by performing in those.
Yeah.
Can you?
Now that I'm on the inside, I've been privy to a lot. A lot of women let me in on everything, and I see for myself when I've organized a few shows, I've put a movie together. I see that most of the venues in New York City, they don't pay the artists. You walk by, you see a band playing, and you see 50 people in there, and the bar is full. They're not getting $1 from the establishment, not $1. The bar, I know one night, because I have put shows on before. I know one night the Rockwood Music Hall bar in Stage 2 took in $6,700 at the bar. There were 3 bands that performed 45 minutes each. They got nothing, not a penny. So I understand the young artist, the one just coming out of Berkeley or just coming out of NYU Music School. I understand them playing there a few times. You want to get an establishment, you want to get some buzz going, but if you continue playing there for no money, and you're paying your band, if you're the lead singer, you got 2 guitars and a drummer, you're paying them $7,500 each, it's costing you not only the preparation to get there, the writing, the rehearsing, it's costing you $300 to get on that stage. So how, in any way, shape, or form, is that helping you? You know, and the answer I get is, well, it's exposure, but it's not exposure. Because when the people that I know, when they play Rockwood Music Hall, they'll get 50 people there. 30 of them are their friends. 10 of them are the staff. And maybe 10 new people will wander in there to see them. So they're choking themselves. I'll give you a good example. I had a girl during the winter. She said to me, Pete, I have a chance to play this gig, but I don't have $300 to pay my band. The gig was in Philadelphia, a nice place. And about 10 days later, she posted on Facebook, she said, wow, I'm so lucky. I got a ticket to see Springsteen for only $180. And I said, oh yeah, you better, because Springsteen might need an extra boat this summer, or you might want to add an extra room onto his house, so he needs that 180. Your band doesn't need it, don't worry about it, just go see Springsteen. That's why I say they're choking themselves. You know, they're idolizing these people who are the ones who are stepping on them, not holding them back.
So what's the solution?
The solution is, going back to the union organizing, it's impossible. If the musicians would stop playing Rockwood Music Hall for 1 week, if nobody would play there, suddenly they would be paying musicians to come in. Because nobody goes in there except to hear the music. There's nothing else in there. There's no food, there's no decor. It's a stage and no seats. You stand up and there's a bar. So if you cut their revenue off, and I'm not trying to be a crazy activist here, but you asked me the solution. The solution is stay away and put yourself in demand. Instead of everybody flocking